Okay, so I went ahead and got Tim's ability off camera anyway, since that was since leaving town last time was the end of a recording session. I figured I might as well just get it done. And we need to head back to Mount Chug-Chug. We might run into some new enemies. We'll see the handy-dandy green exclamation point if that's the case. And I need to make a correction. I said I was following the Brady Games official guide for this. No, it's the Versus Games one. I don't even know if Brady Games did one. But anyhow, back to Mount Chug-Chug. I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce the real name. So there is no boss in this second segment. We definitely need the boss symbol. Fortunately, we picked that up back in town. I apparently sorted my items at one point. There it is. And unfortunately, it's just not straightforward to the very end, because they gotta throw more puzzles at us somehow. We also get new enemies on this side. And if I remember correctly, new music too. Oh. So our first puzzle involves these torches, which we can do nothing about, but we will need Lilka. Cannot fight fire with fire in this case. Like I said, I'm only going to attempt to take battles against new enemies. And here we go. The freeze rod. Freeze rod is for use by Lilka. If you press square with the freeze rod, your magic will turn into a bolt of ice that can be fired. You'll be able to extinguish the purple flames and freeze certain objects. And I am going to want to go back to that other door. I don't know if these will stay... might help if I equip it. I don't know if these will stay extinguished if I leave the room, but not that bad. And Dead or Alive. Bayonet cartridge for Ashley. It's used as an item, provides new ammunition for the bayonet. It'll definitely deliver the enemy an instant death attack. So, handy if he's got high luck. And it does actually work on a couple bosses. So anyway, where to go? Yeah, get equipped with the fighting game series at the same time. Yep, had to make that one. And, okay, they did not stay extinguished. That's not a surprise. There are a few more items in here, but they are not as important. Oh, well, fine then. Okay, well, old enemies. These guys are not even going to hurt us. We'll get those back. Oh, that's another thing. I did not mention Noah Shax's ability when equipped as a medium. It basically is like Rosa's aim from Final Fantasy IV, or aim from any Final Fantasy that has it. Just improves accuracy. Nothing special. I'm not even going to show it. I don't think anyone has it equipped right now. It's more or less just a better version of Fengalon, increased speed. But no one has that right now. Oh, actually, I did mention that I got the abilities for him. I didn't show them. So lightning and plasma tap, just a single group attack for lightning. Okay, so the main puzzle with this area is we gotta find a way to get down there while also keeping access to the door. But this one's pretty clever. It's one of the first ones that really make good use of the 3D in the game. We need to push this block over here. And of course, throw a hurl knife at this one. Drop another block. And I think I just need to blow this up now. Explosions are fun. Oh, nope, that's not it. You'd think some tools would, well, more than one tool would work. Nope. Not the case, huh? Okay, what am I missing then? Or I'm thinking too far ahead. I just dropped down from the top here. Ah, yes, gotta love overthinking puzzles. There is one where we do have to drop it onto a raised up block, though. I'm just thinking far ahead. There's a heal berry. We got two more treasure chests in here. One is more important than the other. Well, I'd say they're both more important than the heal berry. Alright, then. Drop it down on here. Migrant hat. Okay, that's definitely for Ashley. Nice little increase. And I think the last chest also requires a drop down, so it's going to... Oh, hey! Here's our first new enemy. I almost reacted just out of instinct on closing it out. Okay, we got both new enemies that are in this section. So Vacuumon and Cave Taurus. Vacuumon has 220 HP. Cave Taurus also has 220 HP. Vacuumon is weak to everything. Cave Taurus is weak to wind. So there's Vortex. Whee! I love that animation. The downside of this guide is it doesn't tell you what bosses are weak to. But I'm not going to dig through all the guides on GameFAQs to find that out either. Oh, and I did a little bit of off-screen investigation between sessions. Mostly that island where with the endgame enemies, and I was right. It does not have the ones that can drop where you can steal duplicators from. So it was a guide I'm following on for PSN Profiles, the trophy guide for that for the PS4, PS5 port. Slightly incorrect on that, but we'll be able to get to where we can steal duplicators later. And I don't think there's anything over here. Nope. The nice thing is those platforms fall away long before you even get on top of them. But there's our first duplicator, and we're going to save it. I'm going to go back and get the locked chests in the Odd Headquarters and the Thunderlion Cage. Let's see. Just got one switch there. Okay, definitely need to move this box over into that other switch, pull that other box off, and then create a bridge. I still tell people, if you want to learn how to play games with good puzzles, this and Lufia 2. Well, all the Wild Arms games, really. Especially the first four. Even the first three. The fourth one is not as puzzle heavy, it's more of a platformer in that regard. 5 kind of got rid of it, which is kind of sad, but 5 is still really good. I'd say 4 is the true black sheep of the series, but may get to it, may not. And might as well grab these, there's no point since we're not doubling back. And I think we're about out of here. There's no boss in this segment. Alright, free. And, well, we saw this place while flying around earlier. Saw the exit from there. And of course, we need to find the actual Sielje region. It's technically in the middle of the continent, but I'm also doing a quick check for any hidden items along here. Oh, that is very, very white. Well, new enemies, Wendigo and Flirty. Let's just assume this guy's weak to fire. We are in the snow region after all. And since when are you guys faster than Ashley? It's coming along very bright on my screen, but it looks like on the capture card fillers it will be better. My TV's brighter than it. Long animations are long! Oh, well, at least we can one-shot him with physicals. And I did fight a few fights on that island with the endgame enemies. I only got 1,500 experience. They were not worth the early grind, but I didn't even save my progress there. I think there's a hidden item over here, or That may be... No, that's the way to the next dungeon. I'll search along the way. But the town itself should be smack dab in the middle of here. Yep. And, well, this is Lilka's hometown. Let's put her on point. She only got one puzzle with that freeze rod. How sad is that? And, of course, why put a frozen town above ground? So this is Lilka's hometown. A town that's inside the force field. How amazing. Yeah. Come on, we have to hurry up and get those data tablets analyzed. There's no time to lose. What's wrong? You seem nervous. Why don't you leave the tablets to us and go say hello to everyone? No, that's okay. Thanks anyway. I thought you looked familiar. It's you, Lilka. I challenged you to a contest, but you stood me up, you runaway. What? I didn't know that, Lilka. So you ran away from home, huh? How shocking. Well, people say. You've got it all wrong. I didn't run away from home. I'm just wandering the earth to perfect my fighting skills. If you leave without permission, then it's running away. Yeah, but... Alright, that's enough. Don't get into an argument here. Let's see. Excuse me, but I haven't introduced myself yet. Star Pupil Terry. Gee, almost as smarmy as Terry from Dragon Quest VI. Lilka and I were in the same class. We're friends. Friends? Me? Friends with a creep like you? In your dreams? You're just a big jerk. How dare you? You were always so stuck up just because you got good grades. And you were always trying to hit on me. Then, when I finally get a better test score than you, you challenged me to a spell showdown. Like I said, you're a big jerk. Come on, knock it off. We didn't come here to argue with people. We came here to undo the spell that's protecting the data tablets. We need to see your top scientist. I'm sorry about what happened. I recommend you go to Mr. McGregor's classroom. I'll go ahead of you and explain the situation. I will see you at the classroom later on. My challenge still stands, so don't try to run away, Lilka. See? He's not really a bad person. A little arrogant, but still. Alright, let's gather some information around town. Good day. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to sound geeky. It's just that we have to say good day at school. It's a rule. We have to say good day instead of hello or whatnot. So I'd imagine in Japanese it's going to be Goki Genyo. It's a very formal, polite way of saying good morning. And, of course, we want to keep an eye out for any hidden items. Of course, you are booty call. So McGregor's classroom is on the other side of the market over here, I believe. Let's see what we can buy here. This will be probably the one time I do not upgrade my gear in town, because we're coming up to another town after, one more quick dungeon. And of course it's expensive. I want to double check something. So do I have slowdown? Okay, it's not even on this one. We'll get Lilka's upgraded magic before long too. Okay, yep. Don't need to refill arms, amazingly enough. Okay, so here's our weapon shop. So its upgrades are kind of okay, but honestly not worth it right now. If you had to get something, well, even then, Tim's armor there, if he's not lasting in battle, but even then, he's doing all right. Okay, I don't need any more teleport gems. And PSS, well, we don't have any, but Brad. So I'm tempted to give him his up P attack next, but I will continue with the pure defensive builds. I still haven't decided what I'm going to do next. Either advanced guard or restore HP. There we go, that first one when force level goes up. Hard to say, but he needs 4 for his next one anyway. But I'm going to get all the defensive ones. Everyone will be like level 40 or 50 before going for the offensive ones. Oh, I hear a ping. However, I don't see anything we could possibly loot from at the moment. I'll take a second look around the outside of town. It'll show up soon. Oh, hi! Oh, more books. How do you do? I'm called Carrion. I eagerly wait a report from Mr. Day. He was sent off on some crazy... he's on assignment. I pity him. He was sent by magic to a place that cannot be reached by land or sea. Poor fellow. This person is actually very important for later on. Okay, yeah, nothing changed. I think it's Lilka. So, how to release force? All humans possess a special ability called force. It is a form of psychic power. Once your force is accumulated to a certain level, you can channel it to create special powers. After using force, you will be fatigued, and your remaining FP level may be low. Take heed, because you may end up with insufficient force to use your spells or your arm. Force can be a powerful weapon when used at the right time and at the right place. Gate bridge operation. How to operate the drawbridge. Each side of the gate bridge lower, west side of the gate bridge raise. The west side of the gate bridge is off limits and enclosed in a chain link fence. This bridge controls maritime traffic in the Sielje Inland Sea. Good day. Well, if it isn't Lilka, it's good to see you again. Please don't raise such a ruckus in my library. The attributes of magic. Spells commonly known as attack spells often have attributes. The major elemental attributes are earth, water, fire, wind, and lightning. Many monsters also have attributes. Some attributes can be weakness. To maximize the damage you inflict on a monster, use a spell with the same attribute as its weakness. But matching attributes may also make the spell attack less effective. A true crest sorcerer must master attributes and always consider them when using spells. Teleport orbs. Teleport orb lasts indefinitely, unlike a teleport gem. It instantly takes the user to the place the user visualizes, but it is not perfect and can only transport the user to certain places as a town or castle. Another problem with this item is that it sometimes transports the user to the wrong location. Hint hint, rare crest. A crest is used by a crest sorcerer during the casting of spells. A crest eliminates the need for troublesome rituals such as the drawing of magic symbols. Occasionally one will encounter a highly powerful form of crest graph, the rare crest graph. This item supercharges a spell by boosting its impact or making it work on a larger number of targets. If you acquire a rare crest graph, think carefully about what type of spell to create. Lost magic of the ancients. The ancients are said to have used advanced magic far more powerful than those used today. Using ancient texts, some sorcerers are attempting to revive this ancient magic. These texts can teach us the full profundity of ancient magic. Ancient magic is considered level 2, a higher level than modern magic, which is level 1. If revived, this high-level magic would lead to leaps in research on the power of spells. Ancient race of Crimson Nobles. Long ago, there lived a race of beings who shunned the sun to live in the world of darkness, named Crimson Nobles. These beings were virtually immortal, and so were also called the Immortals. The Immortals are also said to have ruled the world in their day. As with most long-lived species, there are few recorded sightings of the Immortals. Hence, many today believe the Immortals to be a mere legend. All about monster dragons. Much of Guild-Glad's technology was gleaned from the fossils of monster dragons. Monster dragons are one of Filgaia's most unusual creatures, for they are a fusion of machine and living, breathing flesh. The dragon's living component is unlike any other being known to modern science. We have no way of knowing if they are a species native to Filgaia or a chimera created by sorcery. Ancient texts say that dragons possess a strength comparable to that of the Guardians. About the Mystic Effect. Crest sorcerers possess a force ability known as Mystic. This is the ability to bring out the hidden power in an item to make that item more effective. Mystic can be used for healing, such as using a heal berry to heal the entire party. There are also many other items with hidden powers in them. Many consumable items have this Mystic effect, as do some types of equipment. Actually, okay, yeah, I think it's only just, 2 books. Research on combined spells. Research is underway to find ways to make existing spells even more powerful, such as the back-to-back use of spells of the same or opposite attributes, but such techniques are unproven. Combined spells are created by every crest sorcerer, but their effects have not been proven. If discovered, the law governing combined spells will be a major milestone in sorcery history. Every combination of level 1 spells has been tried. The only hope is to revive the ancient level 2 spells and test new combinations with them. So that's actually a very interesting hint on an ability Lilka does not get until much later. But I actually never knew the game talked about it. Nope. Sorry, I'm not trying to burn you. Yep, I don't hear anything. When I stare into this, I feel like I'm being sucked in. At the same time, it feels so familiar to me. Yeah, that's a nice little callback to Wild Arms 1. That's a teardrop symbol. I don't think we'll ever be able to do anything with it, though. Oh, hello. Did you come to take my science class? Doesn't matter if you're not one of my students. Oh, you're a girl. Never mind. Wrong voice. At this school, the magic class is more popular than the science class. I wanted to take the magic class too, but then my teacher wouldn't have any more students. I couldn't let that happen to him. Oh, okay, that is a guy then. So I'll stay in this class, even though I'm the only student. Oh, I don't know. Boy or girl, I'll let Weird Al decide. The one who botched that experiment is my friend's kid sister. Haven't you ever heard of the Alienac witch girl? Oh, thank you for watching after Lilka. I'm sure she got a lot of trouble, but her sister is the Alienac witch girl, so please be patient. Okay, that's McGregor, so we'll talk to him later. So yeah, where he was at, I was wrong on remembering. That accident wasn't the teacher's fault. Why does he blame himself like that? Yeah, remember what I said about Lilka's sister? A while ago, a female student died during an experiment on a new magic spell. I feel responsible. Yep, there's our information on that. And, is that a bookshelf? I see you! Soar and spell effectiveness. The effectiveness of a spell is determined by the soar level of the person casting that spell. Thus, the given spell will be more effective when it is cast by someone with a high soar level. To make a spell more effective, you can temporarily boost soar with equipment or a medium. But remember, equipment and mediums when used to boost magic powers can only confer only borrowed abilities. Neglect your training in magic and it will all come back on you. I don't think there were any more bookshelves. Okay, yep, that's the exit. Alright, let's find those goodies. A while ago I saw a huge flying object. It came from the direction of Mount Chug-Chug. Must have been one of those relics. I hope whoever has it doesn't use it for evil. So I think this is the only time where you can fall off the edge too. It's a little unnerving. Alright, there's our save point. And yeah, that's just the front entrance of the school. The observatory is right up ahead. Yeah, let's go there. This observatory is the pride of Cell. Just magnificent, yes? No, don't take me back yet. We haven't looked. Okay, no reaction on this side. Bonk. Irving and I studied together. We both used this telescope. I still think of him as a friend, so if there's anything I can do, just let me know. Your commander, Irving, was immersed in research here for a time once. So, okay, so yeah, apparently they knew we were coming. I don't know how they got the message. Oh, I need to talk to you. Alright, let us find that hidden item. So the nice thing is, even if it's hidden behind a wall, I'll still see the circle, but I haven't even yet seen where it could be. I hear the ping, I just don't see it. Actually, I wonder. Aha! So Serenade for Lilka. And, well, Tim, you're up. Eagle Quill. Oh, that's for him. Now we got Brad's headgear upgrade way back in Basker. Gee, that gave him as much defense boost as that armor upgrade. Okay, I don't think I heard another ping, but I'm going to check the other side anyhow. Not that it would matter. Oh, well, someone here. Hey. A crest cap is something you fill with spells. With it, you can cast a spell, but only once. Back when the sky was blue. Who doesn't know magic? Like you. Okay, someone's whacking poetical. Alright, now let's talk to McGregor. And let's find... Wait, was that even the right class? Was I in that classroom before? Yeah. Okay, so McGregor... There we go! McGregor was back here. Jerry has already briefed me on your situation. Let's get started immediately. An emphatic-based communicator? Must connect to a projector. I'll get one now. We could just answer it. I will now explain what I did. I shall endeavor to be brief. All 3 data tablets were shielded by an amazingly strong protect spell. It impressed even me. But this presented a challenge to me as a scientist, for I... you said you'd be brief. Oh yes, you're quite right. For now, as I was saying, the data tablets contain information about the location of Odessa's hideout. But they are damaged, and a full analysis will take a little longer. Yes, I'd say about 1 more day should do it. And as for Odessa's hideout... It would appear to be located at a massive energy plant. Data in the tablet suggests some sort of high-quality energy refinement operation. But why would they choose a place where they risk being blown to bits in the event of an accident? I believe there is something at the plant that makes it worth the risk. To come to the point, Odessa requires massive amounts of energy. This is our chance to finally get the drop on those terrorist pigs. We'll launch a surprise attack and put that plant out of business. A very well planned, Irving. I see. A surprise attack. We finally be able to put them on the defensive. But we have to pinpoint the plant's coordinates first. Yes, well, as I was saying, I will need 1 more day. I can't get any additional information out of the tablets without more time. Okay, Mr. McGregor, we're counting on you. I suggest that you get some rest before tomorrow. You've got a long day ahead of you. Okay, everyone, get to your quarters. Shutting down the energy plant must mean blowing it up. If so, I got just the thing for that. Lilka! What do you want? This is just too dangerous for you. I think you should drop out. Your magic isn't advanced enough. You could get hurt, or worse. I don't want to see that happen. You don't have to worry about me. I've done alright so far. I know my grades aren't that hot, but I do well under pressure. The only time I ever got a better test score than you was an actual spellcasting test, right? Yeah, but there's a chance you might not make it back. Besides, you wouldn't be able to take up my challenge. Lilka, you have to accept that you're not as good as your sister. Oh, I hate you!